Hello everyone, today I want to introduce you to the RAL D4 Colour Atlas. Within this folder you find all the 1825 nuances of the RAL Design System Plus. In case you're not so familiar with how the system is built up yet, these informative illustrations give you a good understanding of how it works, and the explanatory copy goes into more detail in German and in English. Let's dive into it straight away. So we're beginning with the non-chromatic grays, so the grayscale. And then all of the following pages are showing the colors ordered along the color wheel, starting from the red spectrum. I'll just flip through a few random pages for you to get a bit of an understanding. So with this little protective layer. And then let's just pick this page as an example. So for your basic understanding, the colors that you find on one page are colors that have the same undertone. The RAL Design System Plus is divided into 39 basic hues, so colors with the same undertone, plus one page for the non-chromatic grayscale. All of the colors are ordered extremely logically on each of the page, starting from the lightest color through to the darkest, and from the least saturated version through to the most saturated version of a certain color. So how do you work with it practically? Let's just pick this hue as an example. It's actually quite similar to the tone in the picture in the background, which might be beautiful for a little accent, but maybe you're working on a project where it would be smarter to desaturate this tone, or you have to take it darker or lighter, and so on. So the D4 is a brilliant tool in case you have to adapt a color concept for the needs that you have. Another option to use it in case you want to work with colors that definitely harmonize is to choose colors from the same page in different intensity or lightness levels. So all colors on one page will always work with each other really, really beautifully. Another option to use the color atlas is to combine different colors from different pages, for instance, with the same lightness level. These colors will always harmonize with each other, but you could also use this atlas to really systematically choose the best complementary color for a tone that you have chosen, for instance. So there are so many ways of how you can be using it, and the good thing is that because it's structured so clear, that no matter if you are a professional yourself, or if you're training someone with less experience in color design, or even if you're using it to explain a color concept to one of your clients, this really gives everyone a good understanding of why certain color concepts work with each other better than why other combinations work a bit less. So the color codes enable you to make considerate color choices and explain why they work with each other. So I would always bring the D4 Color Atlas in case I did an in-person color workshop, because it just helps you so much better and faster communicate color groups and why you would combine certain colors and how to adapt a certain color concept to make it suitable for the needs that you have. One thing you might have noticed is that we present everything on this medium gray ground. That's a conscious choice, because had we presented everything on a white background, for instance, then all the colors at the top would look a lot more colorful than they actually are. But for instance, the colors in the first row are colors that only contain about 5% chroma, so only about 5% of colorful color, so to speak. But with the medium gray, you can actually gauge how a color will appear later on, so much better. So to sum it up, I would say that the D4 is an excellent tool to refine color concepts. It's beautiful and really handy to train someone on color, to explain a color concept. It's excellent for educational purposes, so I would recommend it for design universities and architecture faculties just as much as design studios and architecture studios. I think it's a very handy tool that brings a lot of value for a very small investment. It's pretty lightweight and it doesn't take up that much space. So I think it's something that I find really, really useful. I enjoy working with it, and yeah, I hope it helps you as well to refine the projects that you're working on and that you enjoy working with it as much as I do. Let me know what you think.